Today, I thought we would try something a little bit different. I have been playing The Sims 4 since it came out on PC. I've been playing it since launch, and I have only played it on PC. Well, today, I thought we would try out the PS4 version. I'm a huge PlayStation player. I love my PlayStation. I do have a PlayStation 5, so that is what we will be trying this game out on. If you do not know, The Sims 4 is actually free on all consoles and PC. However, the expansion packs and all of the extras are not free. But the base game, however, is free. And I thought it would be really fun to sit down on my PS5 and play The Sims 4. I have actually never played any of the console sim games out there. There have been many different versions of The Sims on many different consoles, and I have never played any of them. So this is actually my very first experience with the Sims game on a console, and I'm really excited about it. I have never played any of the Sims games with a controller, so honestly, I'm quite nervous about it. I'm not really sure how mouse and keyboard translates over to a controller. So I'm really interested to see how this is going to work and to see all of the differences. So let's jump straight into this. So this is quite different from PC. On PC, you are taken straight to the menu screen. However, on PlayStation 5, you have a press X to start splash screen, so it actually does not take you immediately into the game. I am actually surprised by this. However, I am loving this splash screen. It looks so nice. I like seeing the fishing and all of the families out walking. So I am hitting X on my controller, and we are now greeted with a loading screen. So there is a loading screen before you can even get to the menu, which I'm not used to seeing being from PC. Of course, this is our first time running it, so we have to adjust to fit our screen, and that looks fine to me. I'm really not sure what to expect from this. I'm really excited. Oh, okay. We have Grimm's Ghoulish Guitar, Sims Delivery Express. Welcome to Sims Delivery Express on our new base game content drop system. Okay. And it is already downloading content in the background. Of course, this is just the base game, so I own nothing here. Unfortunately, anything you own on PC, all of these packs, will not translate to owning them on console and vice versa as well. And that's really sad. Oh, I have The Sims Delivery. It has delivered. Okay, so I'm going to restart now so I can go ahead and get this. But however, all of the packs are here even though I do not own them. The game should play almost exactly, if not exactly the same as the PC version. Maybe just a few hint differences here and there on menus, but everything should play exactly the same. And I am so excited to try this out. So here we are in Kaz. Would you like to create my story? No, we're not going to do that because I want to learn the controls. And oh my gosh. Okay, so the controls, we can toggle the cursor, confirm, back, undo, and redo. Oh, the undo and redo are on the triggers. That's actually really nice. So we're just going to randomize the name Olivia. That's a pretty name. Olivia Lou. We will do that. That's fine. So, okay, now I am left with a cursor. Oh my. Okay, so let's select her face. Oh, okay, so you can hit square once you select something and then you will get all of these options. Okay, so I'm just gonna click like a default face for now and then I'll edit it. Of course, this is base game only, so I am not used to having so little options. So you can click and drag just like you can on PC, but it is a little bit harder to grab, like the exact thing that you're wanting. So I'm a little confused. How do I? Okay, you go all the way up and you can change the eye color. So this game can support mouse and keyboard, but I don't want to do that. I want to be just using just my controller. I will say it's quite difficult to use a controller to make your sim, or at least I find it difficult. But I do love zipping through all of these options and getting to them quickly instead of like scrolling with my mouse wheel. So this is nice. Okay, and here are all of our hair options, and you can hit R1 or L1 to change it based on the outfit. I do like that. So I do like that hair, and I think that's the one I'm gonna go with. We're gonna check out all of the makeup options. I am not used to using only base game at all. Okay, we're gonna go with that for the makeup, just very basic. Oh, that is cute. But yes, The Sims 4 on console and PC is one of the first games for the Sims franchise where it is exactly the same game. And I really do applaud them for doing that. Usually they do spin-offs for the consoles, but not this time. This time the games are exactly the same. It's just one is played with a controller and without mods and CC, and the other one uses mouse and keyboard primarily with mods and CC. So for people who don't have like a big beast of a computer, they still can play The Sims, and I really enjoy that. There are not a lot of shoes to choose from. Oh my. Okay, and here is our sim. However, I really want to try out the gallery. So I'm going to open the gallery and I'm going to see if I can't find a man for her. And this way I'll get to see how the gallery actually looks. So on the gallery, I am noticing some differences compared to PC, such as over here, we have the PS4 system option. So I can only browse by people who have uploaded things from their PlayStation, which is really nice. And of course, I have everybody that I am following on here as well, but I don't have any of the packs. So I am going to use hashtag base game and look through some male Sims that are available to me. And it doesn't look like the gallery functions much better on here compared to PC. I get this all the time, no results found. It happens on PC. It seems like it's an issue on console as well. And oh my gosh, I did not mean to close that. Oops, I am not used to these controls. I have to say though, while I am not used to having a controller for The Sims, it is kind of nice just leaning back and relaxing and playing on my console, not being hunched over my desk to play. I feel like it's a little bit more relaxing. Okay, so I do think we're gonna go with this sim. And I can't figure out how to get to favorite. Okay, there we go. And we are going to merge the household. And there we go. Now we have both sims. This is what we're gonna do. This is our little family. They're just gonna be roommates. His name is Gordon. Oh, and I did not give her an aspiration. That's not good. Okay, so I'm going to randomize her traits. We got a kleptomaniac, ambitious, and cheerful. So I'm going to give her the creative aspiration. And I think we're going to do best-selling author. And there we go. There's the family. So because this is a base game console, we have 3 options: Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, and Newcrest. I'm going to go with Willow Creek. Oh, how to select your lot. This is the map of the world where you pick exactly where your household will live. Buying a new home can be stressful, but never fear. The lots with the bouncing icons are the perfect starter homes for you. Select one of them to move in. So I don't want to do that. I'm just going to select this and I'm going to get a house from the gallery. This lot doesn't have a starter home built on want, I recommend you move to the one that has a starter home. No, we don't want to do that. We're just going to purchase this land. Okay, and here we are. Oh my gosh, this is so different. I'm not sure how to get rid of that on the side of my screen, but let me read it. Hold O and oh, okay, so I can move my camera around a lot easier. Oh, it's sensitive. Okay, cancel action button is there, and then follow toggle. Okay, and then, okay, that's how you pause. You can use your bumpers. So I don't see an easy way to get in a build mode. It looks like you have to have your cursor to get here. Oh, welcome to build mode. Would you like to learn about buying, interacting, and building in this mode? Yes, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Use the buttons on the left to open different parts of the catalog. So a triangle gets you the eyedropper. Now these buttons may be different for you depending on if you're playing on an Xbox or not, but I am playing on a PlayStation 5. The rectangle gives you the design tool. That's nice. So it looks like you actually have to use the cursor to select each thing. That kind of sucks. I was hoping I could just use the D-pad and get to each thing that I wanted, but you cannot. So honestly, the objects button kind of works better for what I'm wanting because now I actually can arrow over. You don't have to use your cursor as much. So I do prefer that. So I'm just going to place a random thing here just to see what it's like. Okay, and here it is. That is not bad. Okay, so I'm not a builder and I'm definitely not about to attempt it on a controller I'm not used to. So I'm going to go to the gallery. Okay, so I only have 17, almost 18,000 simoleons to work with. And of course, it has to be base game. Okay, so there is this house. I think this is the one we're going to go with. It is 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. I quite like how it looks. This is made by Silver Moon 68. Oh, I cannot afford it furnished. Crap. I am 200 simoleons under it. Let's pick a different one. I'm too clumsy with the controller to be decorating a house just yet. Okay, so I think we're going to go with this house. It is 17.1 and I have 17.7. So I think we're going to do that. This is made by Luna Facile. This is very different. Applying this will replace the lot currently in build mode. To hit yes, you actually have to use the R trigger. That is very different than what I thought it would be. And here is the little house. So it looks like to go up a level and down a level, you use the D-pad and you use it for the up and down. And if you want to see it eagle-eyed version, you actually hit the right D-pad and then you hit it again to bring it back down. For the walls, it's the left D-pad, so you can change them on the fly. Not bad. This is very different. I'm so used to hitting escape and then save, but on PlayStation 5, you just hit options to get to it. Let me look through the game options real quick. So the game camera options may be a hint different on here compared to the PC. I'm seeing that you can adjust your camera speed, and I do not remember having that option for PC. And of course, under other, there are a few missing options here. So we do not have the option to enable or disable mods or script mods, which makes sense because we do not have access to any form of mods on console. And of course, we also have cursor speed and cursor acceleration, which is completely different to PC. And we do have these options as well. Now, UI scale is available on PC. However, cursor scale is unique to PlayStation. Okay, so we're gonna hit apply. I've changed a few things here. Okay, and we have just hit play. Oh, I did not mean to do that. You're probably gonna notice me doing a lot of odd controls here because I am just not used to it. I'm not exactly sure how to get rid of all of this over here yet. I'm not sure if it just goes away over time or what. But these are my Sims, and it looks very good. It does look very similar to what I have on my PC. And honestly, panning around is not that bad. And you do have to use a cursor to click on items, but once you click on it, you can then use your D-pad, which isn't bad. However, I'm very much used to using my keyboard shortcut. Oh, there's Eliza. She's running away. And there's Nancy. Okay, we gotta click her. Let's give a rude introduction to Nancy. I have to. I guess they're walking to a better place to talk. Oh, okay, so they're making fun of each other. Let's enthuse about thrill of the steal. Oh, there's her husband. I have to say, it's quite incredible. Oh, wait. No, she's running away. Come back, come back. I have to say, it's quite incredible to play with a controller. It feels so different. Yes, let's ask Nancy about her prized possessions. My sim is a klepto, so we need to go rob the richest family in the game, which is Nancy. So they are all talking. I do have to use the cursor to kind of get around and click on things, but you know, it's really not that bad. Oh, this is something else I'm noticing over here. On PC, you would be able to have a little X right here, and you could click on it to close these out, but that option is not available here. Oh, she is embarrassed. Why is she embarrassed? Awkward encounter. Where can I hide? That was an awkward conversation. Okay, so the welcome party is here. Let's invite them in. Man, how do I get rid of this? I thought this would have been gone by now, but it is still here. So we are greeting all of our neighbors here. So the infamous fruitcake is here. We have to try it. Let's call it a meal. I hope you like the fruitcake. It's a family heirloom. Oh my. Oh, she doesn't like it. What did I just eat? Yuck. Okay, I think I have gotten rid of that. So to get rid of the constant reminder of the controls, you can go right here to show control legend, and you can turn that off, and then you can turn off the overlay and hit apply, and that whole thing over here will now be gone because that was really distracting. Let's be kind of rude to Nancy. So let's argue with her. Let's yell at her. These two just are not going to get along. So I think what we're going to do is that food was terrible. So we're going to have my sim make a proper lunch for everybody. Let's do mac and cheese because that fruitcake was just horrible. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed by the controls. I'm a person that has played on PC on The Sims for literal years. I'm talking since Sims 1. So I thought transitioning to a controller would be kind of difficult, but you know, it's really not. I'm actually surprised how easy it is to get it and pick it up. Now, I don't think I would want to build with a controller. That seems like that would be a huge task. For that, I would definitely recommend a mouse and keyboard, which luckily the console does support. So we're gonna call to meal. One thing I'm really enjoying about this though, and for some reason they got rid of it in The Sims 4 on PC, but it's here on console, which is really surprising to me. So if you've played any of the previous Sim games, Sims 1 through 3. My memory is a little hazy on it, but I do know in Sims 2 and 3, when you would switch your characters like this, it would automatically center on that character when you would select them. However, on The Sims 4 on PC, it does not do that. You would hit the space bar and it wouldn't auto center on that character. To do that, you would then have to hit enter. But on old Sim games, all you would have to do is hit the space bar and you would go to the next Sim in your family and it would center on them. And I always preferred that. But for some reason in The Sims 4, they got rid of that. However, on this console version, switching characters does exactly that. When you switch to a character by hitting the R trigger or the L trigger, it actually centers on that sim. You don't have to do anything. It will just do it for you. You don't have to hit enter or do any kind of controls to get it to center on them. And man, did I miss that. It's such a small thing to mention, but it is something that is vastly different compared from console to the PC version. And I do quite like that. It's just one button, you're switched over, it's centered on them, and that's nice. Oh my gosh, look how cute the Sim is. I mean, he's kind of sad right now because I made him eat fruitcake, so he's kind of sad right now. I should really get going now. Okay, so Nancy is leaving. Oh, I also will say about the camera on here, it is using the Sims 4 default camera. So when you zoom in, it zooms in tight, and then of course when you zoom out, it zooms out wide like this. And of course, because it's the Sims 4 camera, you do not get to control the pitch. If you select the Sims 3 camera on PC, you do get that pitch. I'm not sure if you get that on this one or not, but I'm the type of person that actually prefers the Sims 4 camera. I always struggled with the Sims 3 camera. I don't know why. It's just always seemed really confusing and really finicky to me. So when the Sims 4 came out with their Sims 4 camera, I was in love. I pretty much switched to it and I've never switched back ever since. So I am glad that this uses the Sims 4 camera and not the Sims 3 one. Though I do think you can change it to Sims 3 if you want. So nobody is happy. They're all like so miserable, even though I gave them food. Can I make like dessert? Maybe I'm gonna make a chocolate cake. Maybe if they have a better cake, they'll get over that horrible fruitcake. Well, this is the same. Even on the console version, the Sims will go into the bathroom to make their food. So some things never change. The cake is ready, and of course she put it on the TV tray, the TV center. Ugh, can't just put it in the kitchen on the bar because it's The Sims and you got to do something different. Okay, and we are going to call this the end of the video. Honestly, I am very impressed. I thought that there would be some difficulties going from mouse and keyboard to controller, but it's honestly not that bad once you start getting the hang of it. If you play on console, let me know what you think of it down below. I am very curious about longtime players' thoughts, people who have been playing The Sims 4 on console for years. Let me know down below if there's something you think the game is missing for console or anything that you may want. But I really did enjoy playing through this. If there is enough demand for it, I actually wouldn't mind turning this into an entire LP. So let me know down below if you'd be interested in that. But if you like this video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up and to subscribe down below. I hope all of you have a lovely, lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys!